Dr. Lawrence Tetteh is President Mahama ya mana fere and also President Mahama kamia ese onia kukodru eni nti omo amatwa ahia no ho no omo ma ne vem na onia kukodru ansa na yebekwa kweti di nti a Dr. Lawrence Tetteh ka sansem wi no me pese o hwesa post wi. Yes, on the 10th of May 2024, Joy News for a report say Dr. Lawrence Tetteh to march to Jubilee House over Akufo-Addo's refusal to assent the anti-LGBTQ plus bill. We enana Dr. Lawrence Tetteh eka abrana NDC opposition or the pressure is see Akufo-Addo so say Akufo-Addo assent the LGBTQ plus bill.
I think still though that it's not late for President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo to sign that bill for Ghana. He should leave that as a legacy. People will love him.
Or say President Mahama promise Emma or promise other ministers of God say Obadia LGBTQ plus bill or Babajia too.
But I do think that we should have a conversation on it again so that all of us, if we decide to move that bill forward, move it forward with a consensus. And probably shouldn't be a private member's bill. It probably should be a government bill with governments behind it after consultation with all the stakeholders.
And on am so emo numpo de ojina Akufo-Addo konso pressure na say LGBTQ plus no on assent bill no che so man pressure sa. Then so President Mahama baya anano nsema o kano amana hu say President Mahama ni akukodru. Onye bold. And na kamia say or the sa advantage na ministers of God the man no or ya ma omo nsa si form or ya a disappoint you omo and into Dr. Lawrence Tetteh a release fire chire mu say President Mahama we nti na wo win elections no we nti na so for yedi wachi and into bill na de make sure you assent the bill yam ko ni ngoti nsema Dr. Lawrence Tetteh e dia betudwa.
Reverend wanted to add something.
I was going to say this, that we have to be very mindful. The people that surround the president should encourage him to be bold on this matter.
You don't surround the president? Because you have access to him. Or we presume that you have access.
We all surround the president, but there are people who are very much with him. Hungary took a stand. Viktor Orban took a stand in Hungary. Was the only leader, head of state in Europe who took a strong stand. It has worked. In Hungary, LGBT is zero tolerance. And Viktor Orban stood by it. And the people of Hungary, over 11 million people, stood with him.
So those who make the economic argument that we risk, alienating ourselves from international aid based on this cultural stand.
I'm coming there. Then, recently, Senegal also took a stand, a very strong stand. Tema, I'm an economist by profession. Sheikh was a teacher by profession, and we still teach and lead people. It is not international aid that will survive us. It is God. And for me, the stand President John Mahama took earlier, I want him to stick by it. He became the darling boy of the Apostolic Fathers. So I can say that without divulging any secret. When he meets us and he talks to us, everybody loves him. He should continue. And he should also remember one thing. There's a scripture that we all use. Politicians use it a lot. But we should hold on. We should walk the talk. 2 Chronicles chapter 7, verse 14. It says, if my people who are called by my name shall humble themselves, number 1, and pray, number 2, and seek my face, number 3, and turn from their wicked way, number 4, then will I hear from heaven, forgive their sins and heal the land. Trust me, and I'm saying this thing boldly here today, if President John Dramani Mahama, Christian leader, stands on his grounds and say Ghana is moving forward with the stand, God will keep him true.
Definitely.
God will help him through. And I believe it. I have that conviction God will help him through. The thing is that we cannot be let down. Because most of us take our head and stood with John Dramani Mahama because of his stance. And I know that as I speak now, I'm not just speaking for myself, I'm speaking for all the religious leadership in Ghana, including traditional leadership, that John Dramani Mahama should just stand and hear me. God will take care of us. God will take care of him. And you know the beautiful thing? President John Mahama has been one leader in Ghana who has served from every stage. He's been a constituency leader, he's been a parliamentarian, he's been a deputy minister, he's been a substantive minister, he became a vice president, he became a president, he lost election, he tried it and lost again, he came back and he became a president. Trust me, God's hand is upon him. I urge him to march on. Because the most unfortunate thing that will happen is if he take the wrong stand and the very religious leaders who stood with him stands against him. It's not the best.
So
I will admonish him.
The president is hoping to win local support even under intense global scrutiny. So this is an unending conversation. So we'll rest it for now.
I don't know why you want to end it. We want to talk. In fact, we don't want to end this subject. This subject is very important to us.